brother, come in. Go out, King. Go out, King, coming back. What's your name, King? Mike. Huh? Mike? Azariah, King. How you doing? Good. Right. Sorry, so we teaching our people how to love the Lord, right? So if I ask you how do you love the Lord, what would you say?
I would say just doing the right thing.
Doing the right thing, but what is right though, right? Right, so we're going to show you something before, right? Give you the book of Ezekiel chapter 18 and verse 5. Romans chapter 7. We're going to show you what is right, what is just for the Lord.
God. This is the book of Romans chapter 7 and verse 12. Wherefore the law is holy and the commandment holy and just and good.
So the commandments is good, right? So when we want to do the right thing, it's by how to serve the Lord. Like, okay, now walking an old lady across the street. Now you might think to yourself that's right. You know, you're doing a good thing. But what we try to teach right here, Dad, look, keeping the commandments, those are the right things to do. Like, those are the things that we should be doing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with walking an old woman across the street. You know, you're showing love. But keeping the commandments is the ultimate love.
Right.
And it's going to teach you how to love your people, your neighbors, right? It's going to teach you how to love your Most High God, most important, right? Give me that.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 18 and verse number 5.
Bring it out.
But if a man be just,
If a man be just and be righteous, right? Keeping the laws,
and do that which is lawful and right.
do that which is lawful and right. So when you do that, when you want to be just, that's doing something that's lawful and right. So you want to be right. That's called, so you go keep the commandments, right? So now, if I ask your nationality, right, what you would say?
African American.
African American, right? Now, why do we say African American? Why do we call ourselves African American? Some of us call ourselves black. Somebody call ourselves just a nigga, you know, or just a human being, just walking on the earth, just living, just doing their own thing. Why do we call ourselves these things?
I think because that's, for some people, that's what they've grown up hearing, and that's what they've been told.
That's what we've been taught, right? Because now we've been taught these things by who? Who told us that we were African American? Give me the book of Psalm chapter 49, verse 11. Right? Let me show you something. Now, when you say African American, these names are going back to certain people, right? Africa goes back to the Africanus. He was a Roman general that conquered the land, right? And are naming the whole land after him, right? They call it Africa. Now, America, right? America came from a man named Americo Vespucius, right? He was a map maker, and he mapped the United States, right? And they named that land after him. For what reason?
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 49 and verse 11. Their inward thought is,
right? So now these two people I just named are white people, right? He said, and their inward thought is what?
that their house shall continue forever,
Come on.
and their dwelling places to all generations.
Right, so they want their dwelling places to all generations. Look around, man. All generations. You got blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans, you got Chinese, you got every type of people living in America, right?
They called their lands after their own names.
Now, we just brought it out. They called their land that they conquered after themselves. Now you calling yourself African American. See that? Now you calling yourself African American, but you're not knowing that you calling yourself after two different white men.
Wake them up, all right?
Right? But who are we though, according to the Bible? According to the Bible, right? And what we got and how to identify ourselves according to the Bible is by reading the Bible, but it's most importantly through these curses, right? Give me that what says should be a sign.
God, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 46.
No.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign,
Now these curses, right, we got to bring out. These curses upon us for a sign.
and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So now these signs, right? Now you go if you want to get something to eat, right? You want to go like to McDonald's, right? You gonna see a McDonald's sign, right? Or you want to go to H&M, you gonna see H&M store, right? Anywhere you want to go, you got to see that sign first. Everything got signs and logos, right? But this is our sign. This is our logo. We got to bring out, right? So let's go to verse 15.
God. Jumping back to verse 15.
Now, this is Moses, right? You ever heard about Moses? Yeah. All right, so Moses was speaking to the Israelites after they got out of the wilderness, right? And that's what the things that he was giving to the Israelites, right? He was giving them blessings and the curses. But this is what he said.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
Now, when you read verse 1 down to 14, he give you the blessings, right? If you start keeping my commandments, now you're gonna be above all people. You're gonna be conquering different lands. Most High gonna fight for you. All these things, right? Right? These are the blessings if we keep these commandments. But now, the Israelites never kept these commandments, right? They was always going back and forth. You know, sometimes they keep the commandments. Sometimes they had righteous kings. Sometimes they had wicked kings, right? But now, a lot of Israelites, they broke his commandments. So now we are under the curse, right? We're gonna show you some of the curses, and I want you to point this out. Now, what race of people this happens to? Read that.
Come. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
That all these what?
That all these curses.
All these curses, right? It's a bad thing. Go on.
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So all these curses are going to come upon the Israelites and overtake them. Now, he's not speaking to any other people besides the Israelites, right? And if you know about your history, I know you wasn't born yesterday. If you know about your history, right? You're going to see that these curses are going to run along with your history, right? Your history is my history. Your history is his history. You know what I'm saying? Right? Read on.
God. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
They said the Israelites are going to be cursed in the city.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
That means they're going to be in the worst condition, right? They curse in the city. Our people is what? They strung out on drugs. They sleeping on bus stops. Our people killing one another, right? They hating one another for what? Money, covetousness, whatever the case may be, right? Women, right? Our people were strung out, like I said, they strung out on drugs. You got living in the lowest parts of the city, with the ghettos and slums. You got rats and roaches and all crawling around our apartments. You know what I'm saying? We not living like kings and queens right now, right? We living like scummies, man, and they're trying to make it.
Wake them up, all right?
They said, and thou shalt be cursed in the field, right? So and we was cursed in the field, right? So we was cursed in the field. What we was doing in the field? We was picking cotton, tobacco, sugar cane, right? We was working for what? Free labor, right? Give me that real quick in Jeremiah chapter 22, verse 13, real quick, right? And we was working, and we wasn't getting paid for none of the things we was doing, right? Why? Because we was serving Masters Johnson. Like our last names is different. It's like our last names is different. It comes from different white people, right? Like Johnson, Jimenez, Diaz. You got Thomas. Right? All these people is what? They stamp their name on your back. Now you know who you belong to. Now they know. They know what house you come from. Oh, you come from house of right? Yeah, he was picking cotton over there, down in North Carolina, right? On the south side. You know what I'm saying? Give me that Jeremiah 22.
Jeremiah 22, verse 13. Woe unto him that buildeth his house by unrighteousness.
Now they built houses by unrighteousness. Go on.
And his chambers by wrong.
Read.
That useth his neighbor's service.
They use our service
without wages.
Without any type of payment. Right? They use our service without wages. Right? They wasn't giving us nothing. Right? Oh yeah, you can live in my field, or you continue to pick cotton. That's what you can do. You can shut up, or you're gonna get whipped in the back. Right? Or you're gonna get hung on the trees you trying to run. Right? Get your foot chopped off. Right? That's what we're doing to our people, man. Skinning them, right? Torturing our people, put them in the type of chamber, and had them like a car sweat box. Had them sitting there for 24 hours, 2 days, 3 days. Sometimes they forget about them, and they no water, no nothing, right? Oh damn, I forgot he's in there. Take him out, and go put his ass back to work. Damn, right? Read that, Jeremiah 14:17. Come on.
Jeremiah 14, verse 17. Therefore, thou shalt say this word unto them.
Go on.
Let mine eyes run down.
He said, look, Jeremiah said, look, let my eyes run down like tears, man. Come out of his eyes because he see the oppression of his people, right? You doing?
Let my eyes run down with tears.
Go on.
Night and day.
Read.
And let them not cease. For the virgin daughter of my people
Come on.
is broken with a great breach.
Read.
With a very grievous blow.
Go on.
If I go forth into the field.
He said, if I go forth to the field, what are you going to see?
Then behold, the slain with the sword.
You see our people slain, killed, man. I mean, Tobit, right? In the book of Tobit, he had to go around pick his people up, man.
Right.
Man. Right. And no, they wasn't getting buried. He had to go around burying his people, man. And then he got punished for that, right? He said, go on.
Go on.
He said, read it again. Go. Alright. We're gonna give you a little time to talk.
Hello? Yeah. Okay. Actually, I see him right here in front of the Pratt Street Pavilion. I'm not sure. I don't know where he popped up from, but I see him now.
So,
Okay.
alright, we're gonna speed it up quick. Alright, so read it. Hurry up.
Go.
Then you gotta go, okay.
And if I enter into the
Then
city,
you enter the city, right?
then behold them that are sick with famine.
Now people that say sick with famine, right? They're starving, man. That's why you go in the city. Our people got signs. They run around like, oh, look, feed me, please, I'm hungry. Right? People sick, man. They're all type of drugs, all types of drugs, man. Right, but we show you the curse of our people, right? I'm gonna show you one major curse before you leave. Give me 68.
God. This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68.
One.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now, you know about the history of the Israelites, right? They got out of Egypt by being slaves. They built the pyramid. You know about the pyramids in Egypt, right?
Right.
Our people built the pyramid, right? And Moses took them out, right, from that condition of being slaves, right? He said, look, if you break these commandments, you're going to go back into what? Slavery again, right? Doing the same thing you was doing in Egypt, right? Read.
God. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
How do our people get here? With ships, right? Cargo slave ships, right? Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Chattel slavery. Right? He said you will see your homeland ever again. You know what?
And there
And once you got off those slave ships, that place,
ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
nobody you was on the west coast of Africa, the east coast of Africa. They took us from there and they came over here, right? From the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, to Cuba, to Mexico, to America, right? They took us here and we were sold to our enemies
For bondmen
for bondmen
and bondwomen,
and slave men and women.
and no man shall buy you.
No matter everything is up. Right? Now, what race of people that happened to? Who was sold to their enemies, had to serve them with all type of slavery service, with getting no wages? Our people rebel. But that's what most people do. 29 verse 1.
Chapter 29 and verse 1.
One.
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of
The
Israel.
black man.
The children of Israel. The children of Israel. The children of Israel.
He is making these covenants to the children of Israel. So as this identify with you, that makes you what? Israelite, right? The children of Israel. So that's why we got to do. Now, I know you got to go. Your manager's call you, but we're gonna give you up with this thing because you got all the flyer. You got all the information on here. You got YouTube channel. You got social media, right? You know you got a camera phone. You got to scan that. Right? You got all the information on there. We out here every Fridays and Thursdays.
Okay.
I know you be saying this sometimes.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Y'all told me a lot.
All right, right?
Praise
Praise to the Most High.
All right, y'all.
All right.